On September 9, 2025, Israel carried out a major airstrike in Doha, Qatar, its first attack on Qatari soil. The target: senior Hamas leaders gathered to deliberate a U.S.-backed ceasefire proposal for Gaza. The Israeli Air Force struck a residential location in central Doha. Inside, members of Hamas political bureau were meeting. Israel claimed the operation was a precise strike, aimed at Khalil al-Hayya, Hamas chief negotiator, and Zahir Jabrin. But Hamas announced its senior leaders survived. Instead, casualties included al-Hayya's son, his office director, and 3 associates. Qatar reported one member of its internal security forces was killed, along with several civilians. Qatar, long a mediator in the Gaza conflict, condemned the attack as a criminal assault and a blatant violation of international law. In protest, Doha suspended its mediation role and began assembling a legal team to respond. The United States sharply criticized Israel's move, calling it unilateral and counterproductive to peace efforts. Across the Arab world, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, the UAE, and others denounced the strike, warning it could jeopardize ceasefire negotiations and inflame regional tensions. The attack struck at the heart of diplomacy. Qatar's credibility as a neutral mediator is now in doubt. Ceasefire talks, already fragile, are at risk of collapse, placing both Israeli hostages and Gazan civilians in greater danger. Israel, however, defended its actions, citing Hamas' responsibility for the October 7, 2023 attacks. Its ambassador to the U.S. warned, "If Hamas leaders escape this time, Israel will kill them next time." The United Nations Secretary-General called the strike a flagrant violation of Qatar's sovereignty. France and the UK declared it unacceptable regardless of motive. The Gulf Cooperation Council denounced it as despicable and cowardly. Even Pope Leo XIV voiced alarm at the escalation. While Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu insisted the strike was an independent Israeli operation, questions remain about U.S. involvement. Reports suggest Washington had at least partial advance knowledge, though Qatar says it was notified only as the bombs fell. President Trump distanced himself, stating the attack was not my decision, but admitted U.S. forces relayed information during the operation. Regional analysts remain skeptical, suggesting American awareness, but not prevention of the strike. This unprecedented strike inside Qatar, home to the largest U.S. base in the Middle East, marks a dangerous turning point. It undermines trust in mediators, disrupts ceasefire negotiations, and raises urgent questions about regional stability and the future of U.S. alliances. Israel's strike in Doha is more than a military action. It is a watershed moment in Middle Eastern politics, one that could reshape diplomacy, peace talks, and the balance of power in the region for years to come. This is the most severe blow yet to Gaza ceasefire efforts, raising the question: has the path to peace just been destroyed?